We're back with senior wide receiver Nick Adams. Nick, I was talking to you a little bit before we started the interview. You know, you've had some obstacles lately at the end of your junior year. You had a family tragedy that kind of at least affected where you were at the end of that year. And then last year you get ready for what's going to be a breakout senior season, and you have an injury right before it. And obviously you had to redshirt last year. So here you are, finally a senior, and getting on the field with this UAB squad. How excited are you with everything you've gone through to get on the field today and start practice?
Man, I'm very excited. I'm probably the most excited player on the team. You know, I feel like I have a point to prove, getting back to at least where I used to be. In the starting role and being one of the key players on the team to try to make big plays or whatever. But man, I've been working out hard. I'm back normal. I feel healthy. I feel great. I'm excited about this season, just probably more than even Coach Callaway and them. So I can't even wait to go to practice at 3:15. So. I'm just sitting back and waiting.
Last year you're recovering from an injury, and it's kind of a joke around here is nobody wants to get injured because you got to deal with Coach Martin. Now you had Coach Martin last year, and obviously he put you through a lot during your injured year. How much stronger do you feel you are from working with him, though?
Man, I can honestly say, I was very depressed when I got hurt, when I knew my season was taken away from me. So, I didn't really feel like part of the team. I had my comrades. They came and been around me a while, but Coach Martin's, we did a kind of like a personal thing where he was like, I don't want you just sitting around, and I was like, I don't want to sit around because he know how I am. And Coach Martin's, he put me on this nice pyramid workout, and I was maybe 192 pounds or something, before I got hurt, and now I weigh 208 pounds thanks to Coach Martin, just lifting weights. And I got so much stronger, and I feel so much confident in myself. And I owe all of that to Coach Martin. I dedicated myself also, but, he also believed in me more than I believed in myself. So I really appreciate that from Coach Martin, if he's listening.
So you're obviously stronger than you were before, and you made the most of your year out. Looking at this year, last year you obviously had Cantrell, you had a guy like Mike Jones, a lot of senior leaders. You're one of the only senior leaders this year, but there's still a lot of talent at the wide receiver position, and it's kind of spread out through every single grade. I mean, you've got sophomores, juniors, and seniors ready to go, and some freshmen coming on. Describe some of the diversity in this wide receiving group that you guys have this year, and maybe what you guys can bring to the table.
Of course, all the bigger fellas left, from Mario Wright, Cantrell, Rodell Carter, and Mike Jones. Probably the most experienced one. But this year, so far spread out. We got speed. We probably not the biggest receivers in the conference, but I can guarantee you we probably some of the best skilled. Like, we can beat you with our head. Coach Bowens did a real good job with us. He believed in us a lot. And we had just had a meeting about who we believe in, do we believe in him, he believed in us, and it's kind of like a new swagger we kind of gonna bring to the table. Instead of us having big tall wideouts, maybe we're gonna bring in some of the best skill, best route running, fast guys, who can break out, make big plays when need to be made. And that's kind of like the situation. That's kind of like what we're going through right now. We in a new phase of setting a new swagger for our offense. So that's how.
Well, Nick, obviously you're a senior guy, gone through all the injuries. It's about 2 hours before the first practice. He wants to end this interview right now because he's going to put his gear on for practice right now. He's going to go sit on the practice field until time to go. So, Nick, it's good to see you back here at UAB, and good luck this year.
I appreciate it. Glad for y'all having me.